Most teams don't suffer from a lack of talent. They suffer from a surplus of spectators. People who care, people who are smart, people who have opinions, but who quietly wait. Today's principle sounds simple. Contribute more than you consume. But if we don't slow it down, it can often get misunderstood, or it gets confused from what we talked about the other day, being generosity. So let's break it down, separate it out, talk about what it means. Contribution is not about doing more tasks, and it's not about overworking to burn yourself out, and it's definitely not about being a barner. Contribution means that you're reducing the load on the system. Now let's think about this. How can you make it easier for the whole team to move forward? How can you help close loops, anticipate questions, share context before it's requested, and notice friction and then relieve it? Rather than asking, is this my job? Ask, does this help? Contribution is not effort. It's being useful. Now, consumption is subtle. It doesn't look like laziness, usually. It can look like showing up but not engaging. It can look like pointing out problems without ownership. It can look like gathering information but not acting on it. And it can be waiting for clarity that you could actually help create. Consumption feels heavy. Teams that just consume feel heavy. Meetings get longer, decisions get softer, momentum just disappears. Teams rarely call this out directly, but you can feel it. Most people consume instead of contribute for understandable reasons. It's a fear of overstepping in somebody else's territory, or the fear of being wrong about something. Maybe you don't want to be visible. Maybe you don't want to be held accountable if something that you decide goes wrong. Consuming feels safer. Contributing exposes you. Here's the paradox. The people who feel least secure on teams are often the ones contributing the least. Because contribution builds trust, and trust stabilizes. This shows up everywhere. We talked about meetings. Contributors summarize, clarify, and move things forward. Consumers comment and wait. In conflict, contributors seek resolution, while consumers collect evidence. And in growth, contributors act imperfectly, but they act. Consumers wait for certainty. So here's your move. Before your next interaction, ask, am I about to add clarity, effort, or momentum? Or am I just taking up space? Then choose to add. It doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be heroic. But be consistent. Engage.